The Transformations of Evil Within an Individual and a Society by Sierra Herder, Period 4. They were savages, it was true, but they were human, and the ambushing fears of the deep night were coming on, Golding 185 through 186. In Lord of the Flies, the boys have a drastic transformation of complete innocence before arriving on the island to post-arrival of brutal savagery. When factors such as isolation occur in one's lifetime, an individual conforms to the changes, and in this case their inner destructive actions occurred, causing deaths and a loss of true identity. Their actions shifted from a rule and order to barbaric children without rules, believing they were superior to others. The photo illustrates the virtuous and the harmful consciousness in an individual's character. Although one may be seen at times, it is inside all of us to have the mental and physical shift in actions due to one's place in life and society. The red symbolizes evil, and the pure face symbolizes innocence, both apparent but not always used. He felt as if he had left a stage behind and many actors. He felt as if he had left great seance and all of the murmuring ghost. He was moving from an unreality that was frightening into a reality that was unreal because it was new. Bradbury 133. In the dystopian society, there is no individuality, and the society changes as a whole. Montag is expected to do as told and burn books he believes he is happy, as well as the majority in the society. But when talking to Clarice, he begins to get a new outlook on life and what each book really means. Montag goes from a given, standardized fake happiness to a genuine happiness that is seen when he meets those who share a love for books and an individual thought. At first, the crew threw the dead overboard, but later, out of desperation, the crew turned to human flesh as a source of food. Those who did not eat died of starvation, and their bodies in turn became food. No one. Cannibalism has been a known action for many decades, but with advancements in technology of overseas travels and everyday life, it has essentially become extinct. That is for developed countries. However, in less developed countries, cannibalism is still apparent and a part of rituals and culture. There is a lack of transformation in these cultures that have been brought up by doing these rituals, but a vast change in modern societies who don't need to convert to cannibalism unless environmental factors play a role. This transformation within an individual was not forced, but was enforced in their condition. But for almost 6 months she did not appear on the streets. Then we knew that this was to be expected too, as if the quality of her father, which had throttled her woman's life so many times, had been too virulent and too vicious to die. Faulkner 7. In A Rose for Emily, the society is changing day to day, yet Emily remains constant. She is isolated in her house and does not go out, nor do people come in. However, Emily experiences change while meeting Homer Barron. Homer Barron is a result of Emily's transformation in social skills and expanding her views on life. However, her father has made a constant mark on her character. Eventually, Emily kills Homer and similarly stores his dead body in the house, as she did for her father until the city took him. The photo illustrates the gray background of society, and the red dripping dot is confined within an individual, hoping to break through their isolation. The red dot bleeds down the page in hopes of expanding, but cannot due to lifestyle and characteristics, resulting in a lack of transformation. They still remembered to use stones. The pile of stones the boys had made earlier was ready. There were stones on the ground with glowing scraps of paper. Jackson 8. In the lottery, there is a lack of transformation in the society. Their annual lottery has been occurring in the town for decades and is passed down from generation to generation. From the elderly to the young children that create piles of stones to throw during the day what they believe is necessary and normal, however in reality is foul and corrupt system of life. The town is opposed to any change, and thus the evil action of stoning someone reoccurs every year on the same day that everyone dreads but follows. The photo represents an immalleable object that cannot bend or change shape, thus reflecting on this society. Each era gets its suitable evils. The end of the 20th century is sorting out different styles of malignity. Evil has been changing its priorities, its targets, its cast of characters. Morrow 1. Throughout history, numerous events have occurred and are believed and supported by evil and malicious intentions. In the article Evil, Morrow describes different points of view on evil and how the actions differ from then and now. Evil over time correlates with the advancements in society, which both entail growth. With more technology and loopholes, committing crimes has tended to become easier and more apparent. These evils transform and conform to society and are thus different within every individual from the past and present, making evil a powerful transformation in any society. The photo represents the constant evil actions by humanity's hand while holding different pictures of sinister events. The hand is covered in blood because although our society is constantly evolving, we as humans only inflict the evil in this world. Cowardice that I dared not kill him. Was it perversity that I longed to talk to him? Was it humility to feel so honored? I felt so honored, and yet those voices, if you were not afraid, you would kill him. Lawrence 31 through 35. In the poem Snake, the man is going back and forth, with rather to follow the societal norm of gender roles or counter the masculinity of man. The speaker is intrigued by the snake and listens to his heart of not killing or harming the snake rather than the voices in his head that tease his masculinity. The picture illustrates an innocent snake as well as sheddings representing the narrative's transformed thoughts towards the snake of evil to virtuous.